Okay, it's finally arrived. My 11 quart stainless steel juicer. And here's how the box looks. Good shape. And here it is actually set up. Comes in 3 parts. You got the colander here with the lid. Under that is the steam catcher and steam chamber that comes out and steams the fruit here. This is what catches the fruit, and that is the water chamber. And then after it's full, you just drain it out of this hose. This comes with a handy little clamp. So our first juice thing today is going to be rhubarb. I have an excess amount of it. So we're going to start today's project with rhubarb. I have tons of it. I already picked about 2/3 of this plant. This is about 1/3 of it that's left. And the others are on my workbench getting chopped up. So next step. Okay, here is it on the workbench. This is all of it. I got half of it, the leaves cut off, and half not. So, and of course, there's one of my helpers. Okay, this is it all chopped up, cleaning it up, getting ready to put it in the steamer. You can see it goes all the way to the bottom of the sink, quite a bit of it. So, on to the next step. Okay, now you can just see how big of a pile of rhubarb I have after I've washed it. There's a bunch. Okay, next step. Okay, so we got round 1 loaded. I've got some here in the colander, and now we're just going to fill up the water basin and put it on the barbecue outside, the burner, to heat up so we don't heat up the house and waste the air conditioning. Okay, so now we have the water on the barbecue burner. I've added hot water so it won't take as long to start coming to a boil. So the next step is wait till it comes to a boil, adjust it to a slight rolling boil, and add the other pots on top of it. So I'll be back when it's time, or when it comes to a boil. Okay, so I sit here watching this water sit there and sit there and sit there, and I guess it knew I was watching it, so I had to come and put the lid on so the water wouldn't see me watching it. So as you can see now, it's steaming. So next phase is to put on the rhubarb and let it start doing its thing. We'll be back. And we're back. And now I have the pot on and going. You can see the right here, fruits in, and now we just have to wait for the steam to work its way through the rhubarb and start breaking the cell membranes open and releasing the juice. So I'll be back when I see the steam coming out the top. I'll wait about 30 minutes and come back. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes of steaming here. I can see steam coming out of the pot. I don't know if you can pick it up in the video or not. We got steam coming out. So I need to check the fruit and check the level of the water and add more if I need to. So you can see that the fruit has bursted open, the rhubarb, and it's going down. It was to the top of the pot. Now it's shrunken down to probably about half its volume. Okay, now I gotta take the set the camera down a second here and take the top off so you can see how much juice is collected so far. Okay, you see we've collected, looks like about a 1/2 inch deep in there. That's to be about a pint worth so far. And we still got another 30 minutes to go on steaming the rhubarb, and I gotta check the water level. Water level looks good. Looks like it's only dropped like maybe a half inch, 3/4 of an inch in the 30 minutes that it's been cooking, so I won't add any water at this time. Okay, I filled the water pot up and ran to the store, so this thing's been going for 2 hours, so I should have a lot of juice. Let's see what happened in here. Woo, steam. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, try to keep the steam off the lens, but these are all broke down. It's went way more than halfway down. We're talking way down at the bottom, so we probably got tons of juice in there. Let me set the camera down a second. Oh yes, we got lots of juice. That's looks to be a little over an inch deep, maybe an inch and an eighth. So I'm gonna drain that out and then put the second batch of rhubarb in. Okay, next step is to drain all this juice into a container. Normally you could just put it right into a canning jar and then get it into a hot water bath, but I am going to just store it and get the second batch in there and then can tomorrow. So anyways, see it's kind of leaking right now. We're going to pinch this and it's going to drain all that stuff out. There's still a lot left in that pot. You have to tip it, but I think it would be easier to just dump it. So I am going to put this up and hang it, and then I'll stop this and then just dump it in and resume from there. Go for round 2. Stock pot's full. Just turn the burner on. I just gotta wait for it to start boiling and then start the countdown. I gotta go get some more water and add to it. Okay, here's the final product. It's got a nice pink color. Looks like about probably a little over a half a gallon of this stuff. So now to get it put in the fridge and can it tomorrow.